Well, I wish it wouldn't come to this, and I don't mean to make this as clickbait, but our channel just yesterday got its second copyright strike. And we're one strike away from having our channel taken away. And it's not even things we're trying to do or intentionally doing. And I just want everybody to know out there, like I try my hardest to avoid any kind of video like this or any kind of video talking about or complaining about or whining about copyright strikes or warnings or any of that stuff. The reality is, this is why we have Patreon, and this is why people are getting more and more frustrated with YouTube. And it's because we do our best, especially as a channel focusing on mental health, to react to things from a mental health perspective, to give information to the world about how to make their life better. But also we try to entertain. And on top of that, whenever we get a warning, we don't fight. We don't push it to the limit. We literally let ourselves it's fine. We don't try to make money on YouTube. There's money to be made, but it's few and far between because most videos are copyrighted anyway. But just understand this. We have 2 strikes. 3 strikes, the channel goes away. I don't even know what that means, but I've heard it just means it's gone and we can't do anything with it anymore. If that happens, it happens. I'm not a guy who's going to sit here and moan and groan and complain. We're just going to exist on Patreon like we do. But if it doesn't happen, I just want you to have fair warning. Copyright strikes are different than copyright warnings. So channels that say to you, I've got 21 copyright strikes, it's just not true. It doesn't happen that way. I don't even know much about the system. Nick handles all the day-to-day. And you know what? He edits on this channel everything down as far as he can to get it to pass the snuff test on YouTube. And we've had 2 strikes on one particular show, and that's Attack on Titan. So Attack on Titan will not be coming to YouTube anymore. And I'll tell you why. It's because he has edited it down so much just to get it to pass, to get on YouTube, that everybody watching it complains because it's so terrible, because it has to be cut up so much. And the full unedited version is over on Patreon. But when it gets cut up that much and we put it on YouTube, and it's monetized, by the way, both of these videos that got strikes were monetized. And both of them for 2 days sat there monetized. And then the creators not only took it down, but they gave us a strike for it with no warning. And here's the typical system when it comes to strikes. They will tell you, this is not something that's okay. You cannot put this material out there. We're giving you 7 days or 10 days or whatever it is. We're giving you an amount of time to take this video down. If you don't take it down then, you're getting a copyright strike. For us, these 2 particular videos, one almost 60 days ago, because it has 3 more days left on it to go away. We went to copyright school. It's kind of like defensive driving when you get a speeding ticket. In 3 days, that one will go away and we'll be down to 1 copyright strike. Hopefully, prayers. But the other one just came up yesterday. And so it's up for 59 more days, I guess, until it gets taken down. But at any point, another video could be zapped, especially with that Attack on Titan. That's been really the only one that's ever given us a strike immediately like that, where they put it up, they monetize it, and then they take it down and they give us a strike. So the key to that is, this is the total unfair part. We did what we could to chop it up. They said, cool, put it on YouTube. It's monetized. 2 days later, we're taking it down. It's not fair. And we're giving you a strike. We don't have any rebuttal for that, y'all. We do. I mean, shoot, I could hire lawyers and try to do everything I can do, but I'm not in it for that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to fight like that. I think what we do is fair. I think it's good material, but I don't want the channel to go away if I can help it. So I wanted to let you know, number one, we have 2 copyright strikes, legit. We've never been here before. We've had 1 before and then it went away, but we've never had 2. And so the reality is Attack on Titan will not be coming to YouTube anymore. It will all be over on Patreon. And y'all, when you talk about paywalls and stuff, this is no different than any other service. I pay on Hulu for no commercials just because I don't want to sit there and watch commercials. So it's a premium fee, sure. It's not much, but it gives you so much more content and an extra community. And this is why I think the movement in the future is going to be things like Patreon. I don't think the movement of the future is going to be YouTube, because I think they've restricted so much that creators, Nick on our channel, to take an hour's worth of content and to spend 2 to 3 hours to edit it down, only to have it taken down and stricken, it's not worth our time to do that. It takes a lot of time to edit these videos. And so for us to even bother putting things like that out on YouTube is not going to be an energy I want to put forward anymore. And I just want you to know, channel after channel deals with this all the time. Some, it's just a copyright warning, which is great. We're fine with warnings. Like, hey, that's not okay. Take that down. You have a week to take it down. Cool, we'll take it down. But when it's just stricken without us even having a chance, it's not cool. And that's why we do album reactions on Patreon. It's why we do movies, shows, series, and pretty much everything else over on Patreon, because it's a community where everybody wants to have things unedited. They want to have more contact with me. They want to have more live streams with us. They want to have more of a relationship, and they don't want to just dive in and look at whatever edited content or blurred screen. That's why screens are blurred. That's why things are cut up, and it's not cool. It's not good. It's not fun. But we are one strike away. If the channel goes away, I don't think I'm not going to actually be fighting for it. If there was an attorney that wanted to, like, hey, I'll take your situation and we'll work with it, great, I would do that. I don't want to do that though for myself. I don't want to dig into my pocket for $10,000, $15,000 to try to save this channel. We do fine over on Patreon. We have a great community over there, great support, and I love doing it. That's where I like investing my time, but it takes a lot of time to run a channel, and it takes a lot of energy to be able to create the content and edit it. One thing is me sitting here doing this, but after this, Nick has to go down and edit this actual video I'm doing so that it looks decent coming out on YouTube. And we want to have a good product for you. And yes, part of the reason we do more shows and series and movies now is because it's to a broader audience, and music is getting stricken more and more and more. And it's just not a game that I want to play at this point. So I don't know if we would create another channel, to be honest with you. I don't know if I would start Reaction Therapy 2.0 or whatever it is. If I did, it would probably be to talk about what we're doing on Patreon, to talk about maybe do some live streams and talk to people about mental health, because I think that's what's important. But it's not a place where I want to sit here and fight with people who want to try to strike the content that we have, especially when they're in other countries. These people are all over the world. And so we can't sit here and go through these battles when I have a day-to-day practice of clients that I have to see for therapy and on top of the recording here. So I hope you understand. I appreciate everybody who watches our videos. And I want you to know that if we can stay here, we're going to stay here. And we're trying to be really careful to not put anything out that might have any issue for the next 3 days so we can get back to one strike. But we're a channel that doesn't even put out content without the purpose of mental health. So it's really bizarre to me how we'd get at this point, but I appreciate you. I'm grateful for everything that you've done to watch every video, for the almost 500,000 subscribers that we have. I'm grateful to every one of you, for the people who are the day-to-day watchers, for the people who pop in from here and there and every now and again. It's great. I love it. If you want to see us for sure, full on unedited with lots of different content, Patreon is where to go, because we let the people over there decide what we watch and what we react to. We have live streams and lots of great stuff to do over there. But Reaction Therapy, I am praying stays around. The reason it wouldn't is somebody else comes up and gives us a strike. And there's not much recourse, y'all. And reactors have talked about that. There's not much we can do about it. So I've never been nervous, and you haven't really seen me ever make a video about this. But the reason I make a video about it is because just yesterday, we got our second strike. And if anything happens within the next 3 days, we are going down, and we are probably not resurfacing at that point, at least here. So Attack on Titan, no more on YouTube. It will be on Patreon. We are about to finish up the series over on Patreon, doing live streams every Tuesday, but it will be over there. And if there's any other content, any other show or series that has any issue on YouTube, it is going to be taken down. We're not going to mess with it anymore. And by and large, y'all, so many of the shows, movies, series, music have been so great. So many of the artists like what we do. They appreciate the mental health component. They appreciate us diving into the lyrics or the meaning of the show. It means a lot to them, and we want to do that. As a therapist, I think it's important to spread mental health awareness. I think in our day to day, we need more mental health awareness than we've ever had in our life. And I thank you for the opportunity to be here. I thank you for the chance to be here for the last almost 4 years. In December will be 4 years, and hoping we get to that point. Not going down easy, but I'm sure not going to go down trying to go through a whole legal battle with somebody unless there was an attorney that I knew that would actually be able to help us out and could handle this, because I don't think it's that tough of a case with a therapist trying to react to things from a mental health perspective. But some of these shows are tough, and I'll tell you, I understand from a lot of reactors' perspectives how difficult this can be. So thank you. I appreciate you being here, listening to this, and know we have 2 strikes, 3 more days to try to get back to 1 strike, and hopefully at that point, we can lay low and just let it go as it is. But join us on Patreon if you want to for tons of shows, movies, music, and everything else along with the content and connection with us. We appreciate you. Remember, mental health matters. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.